What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you enjoyed my little jam track there I just did. This is a Made in Mexico Telecaster. I think it's an '09. It's got a Seymour Duncan in the back. No pickup in the front at the moment. It's got American tailpiece on the back. And I really like this guitar. You know, it's a Made in Mexico Tele. And I've had American Teles. It's not as good as this guitar. This guitar is just a good tool. And I like it. I'm also want to talk in this video about amps versus, profiling amps, like the Kemper. And that video you just heard, I'm playing through my Kemper right here. I'll show you a picture of it. I think I can get a picture up here. But I'm playing through Kemper, the floor model, and I'm playing through a Mesa Boogie cab with a Crown Power amp. And that's what you heard in that video. I'm not micing anything. I'm not running anything through a mixing board or mixing anything. It's just straight up camera, straight up guitar tone out of the Mesa Boogie cab, and me talking to you without a mic. It's about as simple as it gets. But people have asked me a lot of questions about, Kempers, because I've been playing through one now for a little while. On a lot of dates, I'll take my tube amps. But the Kemper will never replace, an amp. It just won't. I've got a 65 Vibrolux Blackface. It's all original, dead mint. Probably one of my favorite amps I've ever had. And I've owned a ton of amps, but that particular amp just sounds incredible. And I love it, and I'll never sell it, And I'll take it out on gigs and use it. I've got a 65 reissue Fender Deluxe. I really dig it. I've got a 68 Princeton reissue. I dig it. It sounds great. I got this Kemper sitting here, and I dig it. They all sound... the Princeton doesn't sound like the Blackface Vibrolux. They've all got their own sound and color. And same thing with this Kemper. It's not an amp, and it's never going to be an amp. If you treat it like what it's supposed to do, it sounds wonderful. I think it's great. Right now I'm running, you heard on that video, I'm running a 59 Twin, Michael Britt 59 Twin, I think it's what it is on here. And I'm running a little bit of compression, and I'm running the twin in a cab, and then I'm running a booster, and then I'm running a little bit of reverb, and I'm running the gate on the front, hold the noise down a little bit. Other than that, that's it. That's all I'm running on this thing. EQ's pretty much flat all the way across. This thing sounds really, really good. So I'd recommend a Kemper. I really would. There again, it's not going to do what my Blackface Vibrolux will do, or my Princeton. You know, my Princeton won't do what my Vibralex does. My Vibralex won't do what the Princeton does. This will not do what an amp does, but it sounds really, really good. I would highly recommend it. You know, it's a lot of these guys out here will, you know, they will cut you down if you run a Kemper. And I worked with a lot. We've opened up for a lot of people, rock bands. You walk on, you know, you look out them out front and you can see all these Marshall cabs and all this stuff. When you actually walk on stage, you'll see these Kempers all over the floor because they're playing through Kempers and running direct to the house because it sounds so good. You know, the cabs are just for looks. I dig them. I really, really do. Country tone, rock tone, all the way around the horn. But you got to understand, you're not going to get out of the Kemper what you're going to get out of a Marshall 410 cab or a Fender Deluxe, you know, or 65 Vibralex. You're going to get a great tone with this Kemper, in my opinion, a great tone, but you're not going to replace an amp with a Kemper. So remember that if you try this Kemper, don't compare it to your amp because it's not an amp. It's going to do what it does. You heard what I'm getting out of it. That's my Teletone, one of them. And it's very simple. There again, it's a 59 twin. I'm running for the amp and a cab in there. I can't remember which cab I'm using. And I'm running just a touch of compression because I'm not a big compressor guy. And then I'm running a booster and I'm running a reverb. And that's it. And that's the tone you heard. It's going through that Crown Power Amp into the Mesa Boogie cab. And made Mexico Tele with a Seymour in the back. And, you know, I like it. I mean, I take this Kemper for certain gigs, like casino gigs with play or whatever, and then I'll take my amp for certain gigs, depending on what I'm doing. But I like what I get out of the Kemper very, very much. I love what I get out of my tube amps. Two totally different sounds, but they both sound really good. Try one, man, if you haven't tried one. Try your Kemper or a Fractal, or my favorite probably out of the Fractal with the Kemper is the Kemper for me personally, but I got a lot of friends that play through Fractals. They sound great. So try one, man. You might like it. You may hate it. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of guys out here will cut you to the bone for playing through one of these. You'll never sound good with a Kemper or a Fractal, or you've got to have tubes, and I believe that. You've got it. The tube sound and the amp sound is one sound. This is another sound. This is another something you put in the toolbox. It's in the toolbox. This Kemper, I dig it. I have nothing bad to say about the Kemper. It's great. So I hope you try one out, man. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you like the tone in the comments below. I appreciate it. Tell me if you don't like the sound of it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm just jamming. It's late, and I'm just been jamming a little bit on this telly and trying to get my fingers back in shape for the road this year. So we got some shows getting ready to come up, and we'll be real busy this year, and I'm very thankful for the work too. So anyway, leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whether you liked this video or you didn't like the video. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, man. I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching again, and make sure you turn it up and play loud, y'all. God bless. See you on later on. Later on, I'll get it out. Later.